Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Skratch. Hope you guys are having an amazing Monday. Guys, we have some news related to the upcoming update. We're finally going to get some changes made to the freaking market. Now, I'm not sure if we can expect an actual improvement in terms of what we can purchase from this horrible market. This is one of the worst markets in the world, guys. Nobody should ever go to buy stuff from here, right? Because honestly, the sellers are just awful. They're just selling crap, okay? But let's quickly dive into the new patch note, guys. We have a couple of new champions on the list. I'm sure we're gonna get more because the fusion champion is not there. The 7-day login champion is not there. The boss, the new dungeon event boss is not there either. So we do have quite a few different things, but let's dive into it. Update highlights 10.10. We have update 10.10 coming up soon, and the new update highlights article will provide a glimpse of everything it has in store. First of all, there's a new raid event planned for early January. So, we're gonna have the new raid event, guys, which most likely they're referring to the new event dungeon with Alice in Wonderland or whatever is going to happen, right? A new major event will launch at the beginning of January, and it will include various activities like smaller events and tournaments. Okay, so we're gonna have an event that has events and tournaments in it, guys. There you go. So, we're gonna have a champion chase event. A new legendary champion will be available for free during a dedicated chase event. It will work the same as the previous few chases, meaning you only need to log in 7 days to claim the champion. But more logins will yield additional rewards and unlock the second phase of the event, where you can earn split souls to increase the champion's awakening level to 5. So we're gonna get a 5-star soul for the champion as well, which is pretty interesting. Then, of course, we will have the event dungeon. The event dungeon will open its gates once more as a new villain has taken up residence within. Send your best champions to battle against them and claim pinpoint gear while you're at it. Yes, we want to get pinpoint gear, or at least I want to get pinpoint gear. I've been saving all of my energy for this freaking dungeon. The event will also feature a couple of unique relics. One of which will be available via the event dungeon tournament. A new relic group event will be added along with crafting materials required to create them in the forge. So, I'm not sure how we're gonna get the second one. We know the epic one will be available via the event dungeon tournament. But what about the legendary one, right? We still have no information about that. If it's a good relic, guys, I would literally save rewards. If I would be a free-to-play player, I would skip an entire fusion to have enough resources to get that one relic, if it's a good legendary relic. Because it can be game-changing, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Keep your eyes peeled and watch official Raid social media for more news. Then, market rework, guys. Hallelujah to that. Okay, seems like we are getting some improvements on the actual things that we can purchase from there. So the market in your Bastion will become a hub where all the traders across various game modes can gather. Which means that we're gonna have all of the shops in one place. That's something that definitely needs to happen. So the bazaar to be there, the clan shop, pretty much every single shop, right? And that's a good thing. It saves us from clicking a million times to go to Tag Team Arena, go to the bazaar, go to the clan shop, etc. You guys get the drill. And you'll see tabs for the market itself: token trader, clan shop, bazaar, soul merchant, and mystic market available within. What is the mystic market? Mystic market, is that something new, guys? Or do we have something called the mystic market in the game? I don't think we have something like that. So it might be something new. No, this is the mystic market. Okay. Come on. I was getting excited for a second and maybe we're gonna get like some juicy stuff. Forget about it. No interesting stuff. The mystic market is already in game. On top of that, there will be more changes to the market. First, you'll be able to find rank 6 gear in it. Okay, that's actually really good. Second, some of the existing sets you're used to obtaining in the dungeons will become available in the market. So that's good. We want to see that as well. We want to see more gear in the market. We want to see some rare books. We want to see some epic books. Hell, give us a legendary book in the market every month as well. Once a month is not the end of the world. Give us a mythical one as well. Let us get a void shard from there. We can purchase 5 ancient shards a month. Just add some more resources that have a monthly cap. Even if we get them only once, is better than nothing, right? They should definitely consider this, to be honest. Let us get a Chaos Ore from there. Let us get a Primal Shard, etc. It's not like you buy one Primal Shard and you're going to get a Mythical, right? Let's just say 1 million people will buy a Primal Shard from the market every single month. Every single month from that 1 million people, maybe 100 of them will get a Mythical Champion, okay? From one shard. Third, it will start featuring epic and legendary gear more often. And the more you progress, the better artifacts you'll get access to. At some point, you may even stop receiving common and uncommon gear among the market offers. That's definitely something that needs to happen. Like, the market is an absolute joke. What am I gonna do with anything from here, right? Like, I'm insta-selling all this trash whenever I'm getting it. Why would I even look at buying something from here? So this thing in the game is one of the most irrelevant things that we have in the end game. The only thing that's decent in here are the ancient shards and the green shards, right? Because we're gonna want to stock on them, but that's about it. Then, seems like they are planning to reset all of the reviews for the champions, the ratings. So champions rating reset. We designed champions rating to efficiently reflect how you evaluate particular champion's performance in different game modes. To maintain the relevance and accuracy of this parameter, especially in light of the regular addition of the new champions, rebalance of the existing ones, and in-game meta shifts, we're applying the champion rating reset in the 10.10 update. So please walk through rating your champions once again when you have a chance. A lot of the ratings are really bad in the game. Now, this doesn't mean that once you're gonna get a champion, the ratings will change in good, right? So these are 30,000 reviews, and this champion is trash. He deserves them, right? But there are different champions that maybe got a buff. Like, for example, I'm curious to see this one right here. I have no idea what reviews he has. Okay, the actual reviews are not too bad for him. I guess he was always decentish in Arena, but now he's much, much better. So I feel like, yeah, some of the things could definitely change. Especially for campaign. Like, he can be a GOAT in the campaign now with double AoE skills, right? Much better than the 4.1. Not a 5 or anything like that, but there are a lot of champions like him that got buffed for the last couple of years or so, and they still have really bad reviews, right? So that's definitely something that needs to change. What about Ninja? 80,000 reviews. 4.8 in Demon Lord. What is Hydra? 4.8 in Hydra. Like, Ninja is a 5 in Hydra all day long. 5 in Sand Devils, right? Chimera, another 5 in there too. So there are a few champions that definitely need to have that revisited. Not every single one of them. Then we have the balance updates. That's something that I've already covered, guys. But Lethal Dose and Incinerate, previously arena-specific blessings, will work in siege battles as well. Probably not for this siege, but for the future one. Berserk will be added to the list of debuffs that bosses are immune to by default. And then, of course, we have some Doom Tower stages will be rebalanced due to upcoming changes to Skull Vargal. Waves that contain more than one instance of this champion will be changed to feature other lizard champions instead. Sure, put in some Lazarius maybe, or Theox, because why not? So these two are getting buffed. We've already covered this. I'm not going to go over it, guys. Not insane buffs to become, like, super relevant. I feel like the best buff is on Skull Vargal. He will be able to revive one of the Lizardman champions, basically on a 1-turn cooldown, which is really nice. But we have a couple of new champions. We have Downcaller Sabira. Maybe this epic will be used for the fusion. I'm not 100% sure. But she seems like a pretty solid one. A bit of a heal on the A1, increased defense and increased attack on a 3-turn cooldown, fully booked. Very strong for an epic champion. And a very nice revive. 25% HP and 100% turn meter with block damage for 2 turns on a single ally on a 4-turn cooldown. That's actually a really, really strong revive, to be honest with you guys. And whenever she revives, she decreases the cooldown of this champion's skills by 1 turn. So you're gonna get all of the skills on you're gonna get their cooldown decreased by 1 turn. Sorry. And you have an HP aura for all battles, 25%. Then we have Lawson Khaled. This seems to be the faction unity champion for the Knight Revenant faction. Pretty interesting kit. This skill right here seems really strong. With A1, he has a chance to place a weaken. The debuff cannot be resisted if attacked. If the target has attacked this champion before this turn. Then the A2 skill, the HP level of all allies will be brought up to the level of the ally with the highest HP. The turn meter level of all allies will be brought up to the level of the ally with the highest turn meter. And basically for the enemies will do the opposite. If you have an enemy champion with 10% HP and the rest are on full HP, he's going to drop all of their HP to 10%. And if you have one champion that has almost no turn meter, he's gonna drop all of their turn meter as well. Super powerful skill. And then he will place a taunt on himself for 2 turns. I think that this skill is just so freaking busted. I cannot wait to put it in practice to see how well it will work. The Knight Revenants are pretty strong as well. If you have Narcissus, Ancora, maybe you're lucky to have a Crixia or to have some other strong champions. And hell, you could pull off some crazy, crazy things. Then, with the A3 skill, attacks an enemy before attacking, transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target, and heals the champion by 10% of their max HP, heals by an additional 10% of their max HP for each debuff transferred, and will always use this skill instead of the default skill when counter-attacking. If you have one faction ally before attacking, also removes all debuffs from the target, and the effect cannot be resisted if the target has attacked this champion before this turn. So it's not before any of the turns, it's specifically before the turn he's taking. 2 faction allies will attack all remaining enemies with less than 30% HP, and the attack will ignore 100% of the target's defense, and it cannot be critical. Now, he sounds kind of like a bit of a damage dealer with this skill, but the A2 doesn't attack. The A1 attacks, but to be honest, I really don't think this is gonna end up in being a strong damage dealer, just by reading the skill, you know. Then 3 faction allies. This skill deals 100% more damage to enemies who have attacked this champion before this turn. Interesting. The passive is even better actually, because every time this champion loses 25% HP or more from a single hit, places a block damage buff on this champion for 1 turn. When you have one faction ally, he will have a 15% chance to place a True Fear on the attacker for 1 turn. You don't need the accuracy. 2 faction allies, ignore defense effects against this champion are decreased by 100%. Think of Harima, but this is double, guys, if you have 2 faction allies. Pretty damn crazy, because it's gonna be pretty hard to kill him if you build him like a tank, right? That's why I think it's much better to build him as a tank and just make the most out of that A2 rather than focus too much on the other stuff and take the other stuff as a bonus. With 3 faction allies, when attacked, has a 20% chance of activating an instant turn effect. That's crazy. So if you attack him, he's gonna have a chance to gain an instant turn and bang, do something, right? Maybe use the A2 or use a different skill. Defense, aura, and resistance for the Knight Revenant in all battles. So this is pretty much everything for the update highlights, guys. The fusion is not here. The other new champions are not here. They haven't specified anything in terms of how we can acquire the other champions. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. I will be away for the next 1 week, guys. I will try to do some videos from where I am, from the laptop and stuff. So most likely without the camera, with a trashy microphone maybe. But either way, I will keep you guys up to date. And as usual, much love. Peace.